Hey guys, Cell here and welcome back to some more Tales of Berseria. Let's get started by going to Nightmare Island. Terror Island. After, I kind of forgot to save the game. Now we can go. Terror Island, not Nightmare. Terror. Wonder if I can level up there. This'll be interesting.
What the hell?
This is Norman Paradise?
Now this is mighty rare. Looks like we got ourselves even more guests! Welcome y'all to Norman Island! Y'all must be right tuckered out from all that traveling. Why don't you take a load off, sit for a spell, and have a snack?
Wait, did you say Norman Island?
You heard right! This island is homeland for all us Norman!
It's good to be back. I haven't been here for at least 1,500 years.
Aw! It's you, Grimoire! How you been? It's good to see you!
And you.
If you guys knew what this place was all along, why didn't you say something sooner?
Well, Eisen just sounded so cool talking about venturing into the unknown and all that, so I didn't want to burst his bubble.
Sometimes it's good to let someone dream, no matter how far-fetched said dream might actually be.
This island is way too good to be true, First Mate.
Everything's so nice and laid back here. I could just relax like this for 1,000 years.
So, when people say this place absorbs power from all existence, this is what they meant? Well, they're not wrong, I guess.
So, what should we do? Do you really think it's okay to mark this island on the map?
Let's not. I got a feeling this might be one of those places that's best kept a secret.
Yeah, you're probably right.
Well, so much for Terror Island, I guess.
Well, this is depressing. I was expecting something, terrifying to be on this island. Oh god, the noise it makes when I walk on here. Well, I mean, we're here. Might as well explore, right? Wait. How do I get down below for that Earth Pulse? I guess I go down, up and around, I don't know. Oh, god. Why does that have to make this noise when I walk everywhere?
I'm getting a bit tired of just lazing about on this island. It's boring here.
How long have you been lazing about?
About 1,000 years, I think.
That is a long time to not do anything.
Then again, it'd be terrible to have a mean old tyrant of a master, like what happened to Bienfu. Oh, can I just make a pact with a nice girl who will pamper me all day? If she was real pretty, I wouldn't even care if she liked making terrible puns.
I think you're setting yourself up for a letdown.
Yeah, no kidding.
To Zavid a little bit ago. He had a kid Moloch along with him. He said he saved the kid from a demon.
Zavid has a soft spot for children.
That's what I heard. It was freezing cold that night, but he gave his coat to the kid to wear. You should have seen it. He was naked from the waist up. But as cold a night as it was, Zavid had this big smile plastered on his face. He laughed and said, "I don't mind the cold. Besides, what's a little cold wind to Zavid the whirlwind?"
Wait, is he talking about Silver? But he turned into a dragon. What the hell? Interesting. This place is ridiculous. Is there nothing I can do here? I'm going to guess not. I need to get off my feet pronto. I need to get this earth pulse and hover. This noise is irritating. Oh look, I need my... Damn it. Whoever thought it would be a good idea to make this noise when you walk around on this island? Oh my god. Please, Earth Pulse, I need you badly. Oh, thank you. This is so much better. So, up I go.
Good luck out.
Show him.
This statue is a thing of beauty. Its name was made by Norman Genesis. First of us to go out into the world. So how the heck does one get over there? Oh, right here. Here we go.
Did you hear? Phoenix found a new purpose, and he's real fired up about it.
Will he be alright? You know how he can get a little too fixated on his ideas.
I just hope he's with someone nice.
Either way, I'm still worried. Phoenix has a habit of letting his excitement get the better of him.
Should we go check in on him? I'm curious about what's going on in the human world, too.
Yeah, good idea. I was getting bored of just sitting around here. Let's go.
Then it's settled. Let's call everyone together and make it a big trip.
So... Oh, dang, that's a lot just for this one box. Well, as I said before, this was a complete and utter letdown. Wasn't expecting Terror Island to be this way, but... Alright, I guess it's time to leave here. Think an island like this really exists. What a bizarre world we live in. I know, right? Guess we're going to the Dell. Who's over here?
That place really was a prison island. Worse, I heard that's where the Lord of Calamity was born.
Where did you hear that?
From an exorcist who lost his malak and caught the demon blight. He screamed it as he was killing his exorcist buddies. It happened in the forest. I managed to hide. I've never been so terrified in my life.
An exorcist turned into a demon.
He must have lost himself when he lost his malak. Looks like we really did a number on the Abbey.
If that's true, then it means the Calamity was born right under the Abbey's nose, and they let her escape. How could they let that happen?
I don't know, but I guess it means the exorcists aren't perfect. I thought that if we followed the shepherd, the Abbey would save us. But maybe that was just wishful thinking.
Yeah, that was just wishful thinking. Now, what's down here?
Mercio was attacked by the Lord of Calamity and the town was lost. They say a bizarrely dressed witch chased down the townspeople and devoured any she caught.
That must be the Lord of Calamity. She dressed as a cackling witch to toy and torment us humans. That monster!
They say she wore a black cloak, a big hat, and rode a broomstick. She jeered and jested at those she caught.
So, a demon impersonated a witch and hunted humans, huh?
What happened in Mercio really got twisted in the telling.
That's the grapevine for ya. Put that aside. This is unforgivable. I'd never use a broom or wear a black cloak. It'd go against my superb fashion sense.
In any case, Videl.
Is it true that more demons are appearing in other towns? And that some exorcists have suddenly lost their powers?
Yes, I'm afraid it is.
Is everything going to be all right?
Leave her alone, son. You're bothering the exorcist.
I just wanted to know how other places were doing.
In every city, the frequent demon attacks have endangered lives, caused chaos, and hindered travel and trade. Farms have been hit hard, and harvests are delayed. It's certain that there will be food shortages before long.
I thought as much. Well then, that settles it.
Settles what?
I'm going to plant an orchard and some vegetable fields. We've been lucky. We've been spared the worst of it. Also, the soil here is rich and suited for farming. I can't fight the demons, but I can help stabilize the food supply. I want to do what I can to help.
That's wonderful to hear. I'm rooting for you with all my heart.
You know, if you're starting a farm, you're going to need someone at your side.
Would you please stop bringing that up?
No. If you're serious about this, I want to do everything I can to find you a match. So on that note, how about it? He's a good boy. You don't have to marry him right away. You can take it slow.
Sorry, I'm kind of married to my work.
A shame. Well, what about you? The scary girl over there.
Who are you calling scary?
My apologies, miss.
Hey, aren't you forgetting someone?
No way! I mean... love? Marriage? That's not important right now. Besides, I have a date with these saplings.
He chose a tree over me.
Videl's mother.
You're Laphicet, right?
Yes. Who are you?
I'm Videl's mom. He wanted me to give you this note.
It's the fourth ingredient. What happened to Videl?
He has a high fever and can't move right now.
It's the terminal stage of the 12-year sickness.
It can't be.
All the other kids in town avoid Videl because they're scared of the disease. But you chose to be his friend. I want to thank you for that. Videl always perks up when he talks about you.
Miss Videl's mom, I know this is sudden, but can I borrow his book? If we can figure out the last ingredient, we can make medicine that'll cure him. I don't care what it takes. I'll decipher it myself and...
That sounds like it could be really dangerous. I can't let Videl's friends put themselves at risk like that. Besides, I've already lent the book to someone else. I've been prepared for this day ever since I learned he had the 12-year sickness. I'm sorry, Videl. I'm sorry I couldn't give you a healthy life.
What's the plan, Laphicet? Do you still intend to look for that last ingredient?
Why bother? Time's short and we're out of leads.
I know it's sad, but there's nothing we can do. Videl was fated for this end from the start.
Is there really nothing we can do?
Don't feel guilty. None of this is your fault. You've been a good friend to him. Besides, the Omega Elixir is a fool's errand anyway.
How could you say that? Jeez, Velvet! Even I'd have tried to soften that one.
What's there to be gained from being less direct? Sure, it might hurt now, but in time, it will be just another memory. A sad memory you'll keep tucked away for when you need it.
How can you talk like that? Videl's still alive! And what about all of his research? The Omega Elixir is real! I'm sure of it! I'm not ready to give up!
Then stop talking about it and keep on looking.
You mean
Once you've lost him, it'll be too late. No matter how sorry you feel, no matter how deeply you regret, regrets don't change into memories. They hang over you like a living nightmare. But you haven't lost your friend yet, or your hope.
Yeah.
Then hold on to it as tightly as you can.
Okay. I'm going to find that fourth ingredient. Let's take another look at the clues in Videl's notes.
Alright. Where the heck is this? It's by Stoneberry. Which then would mean that that's the plains. To get there, I need to go to the left dungeon. Makes sense. Guess I'll quest lead there eventually.
At last, the Nordal set is complete! Hooray! Go us!
Turtles! Turtles! Just in time for the winner circles. Your detective skills truly put mine to shame.
It wouldn't have taken so much time and effort if you'd been willing to help us look. But you'll make it up to us with a suitable discount next time we trade.
Can't you give me a break?
Never mind. Do you have anything for us?
I do mind that. But yeah, here's another letter for Eisen.
Another one? I will keep this missive short as my patience with you has expired. Come to the prison island and face your judgment. I will not blame you if you run, but I will consider you a heartless coward of a brother.
Oh, this sounds like a challenge to a fight. Now we're talking my language. Let's get going.
Whoever this is, they're just trying to get under your skin. Why not let it go and move on?
This is the third letter, not counting any that might not have reached us. I say we should go nip this in the bud.
Yeah, I think so too. If we just keep ignoring it, something might happen to Eisen's sister.
Exactly. I can't allow that. I want to head to Titania and settle things.
Yeah, but what if it's actually Edna herself? That would be interesting.
I still have a long way to go before I perfect my new drink, but I did discover something useful already. If you steep the radish bells in barley wine, the poison is denatured, leaving behind a hearty flavor.
Sounds like snake wine.
Exactly. That's where I got the idea.
So, can I get a taste of your new concoction?
Don't tell me I have to wait 50 years for this one, too.
I just started brewing it up. It should be ready after the summer. But my intuition is telling me to let it sit for 4 years.
In that case, we'll come back next autumn. Make sure to save enough for 2.
Nah, 2 won't be enough. I want to treat the whole crew. How much can you make by then?
I've already prepped 3 large barrels. If I push, I could probably ready another 7.
Great, make them. I'll pay for all 7, and we'll split 5 barrels in the autumn.
What? And we'll come for the other 2 in 4 years' time. Right, Eisen?
No, we'll only take 1 more. The last one is yours to sell as the town's specialty.
Oh, thank you. I'll make sure it's delicious. Looking forward to it.
Alright.
She had the idea to build a great bell tower and make it the symbol of our town. We'll make the tower out of stone, tall and proud. Then we'll hang the biggest bell in the land here. The wind whistling down from the mountains will carry the sound far, far away. Wouldn't that be wonderful?
Yeah, it sounds great.
Where are you going to quarry the stone?
The stone we get from the mountains near here is dense and smooth. Perfect for constructing buildings with.
You know your rocks.
When I was deciding on where and what to farm here, I spent a lot of time researching the nearby geology.
Not only does she have the knowledge, she has a great logical mind. She's been a terrific help in getting this plan off the ground.
And he's got the good ideas, but he tends to leap before he looks. Since I don't get flashes of insight like he does, he's given me all sorts of ideas for improving my farm.
Now we're trying to find the perfect metal for the bell.
The metals and their ratios used when casting the bell will change its sound dramatically, right?
That's right. We're testing all sorts of alloys, trying to find one that produces a smooth, pleasing sound.
I hope you can find a sound that will soothe the hearts of those both near and far.
Alright, some feldspar fragments. Cats of this town. What a Norman hat modular. What a suit modular.
Hello. We were hoping we could put on a comedy act here.
Sure, but who's your partner?
Me.
I'm going to be honest. I think you'll be the worst of any of them.
You just underestimate me. I have my own sense of humor. Just act like we're both aboard the Von Eltia.
I already have a bad feeling about this. All right, you can play the strong, forceful type, and I'll be the dumb, slow one who...
No. I want to play the dumb character.
Are you sure you can handle that?
I'll have everyone dying from laughter the way only a Reaper can.
I don't think I like where this is going.
Oh, jeez.
Hi there! We're your friendly comedy duo, Death by Laughter!
Magic Kazam!
Huh? He just stole my line!
Thank you all for coming here to see us today. Now, when you think of Rakugo, you of course think of classic characters like Hatsuan, Kuma-san, Oya-san, and there's the neighborhood retiree, and Yotaro the fool who...
Whoa, 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 hold it! What are you rambling on about?
Does it matter? I'm just trying to get a feel for the audience. Every comedian does it.
Not anymore! Speed is key nowadays. Speed! You need to be snappy and get straight to the point!
Well, I object. Comedy that forgets the old classics has no future.
What's old is tired. Comedy is always evolving. It has to!
You must be some new wave type then.
Did you just click your tongue at me?
No.
You totally did! I heard that! I'm the leader here, and don't you forget it! If you respect comedy, then respect my authority!
Sorry.
Alright, as long as you understand. Now, what are you thinking of doing today?
I was thinking of maybe imitating a clock.
Cut that out! I can't take this anymore. You're impossible!
Whew. It's been a while since I worked so hard.
We really tried to practice so the jokes would land. How do you think it went?
Your jokes were... okay, I suppose. But your partner was so intimidating. Whew. I couldn't laugh.
Huh?
Can't say I'm surprised. Your attention, please. I've tabulated the results, and I've come to the conclusion that you're all hopelessly unfunny.
I'm sorry.
I don't really care how it went, but when you put it that way, I get a little pissed off.
Anyway, that's why I'll be teaming up with Bienfu to take on Modulu.
Works for me! I'm ready when you are, Miss Magulu! Which bit are you gonna do? Your specialty, Cat Emperor? Or the surefire automaton assault?
Neither. We need brute force to win, so I'm going with Elysian Thunder.
Which means that when things are at their peak, we're gonna hit the audience with lots of thunder, right?
Right. Thunder in the form of relentless ad-libbing, as much as we can possibly handle.
Okay! I'll scout out some local material we can use for our opening warm-up, too!
Great! You do that!
You two are really in sync.
Couldn't you two just have teamed up from the start?
It's almost like the whole thing was an elaborate joke just so she could have this punchline.
Well, now with that settled, let's make our way to Logres and meet up with Modulu.
Alright, we've got another objective. Earth Pulse. Man, I love my Earth Pulse.
Every time this time of year comes around,
I can't help but think back on that terrible accident.
Can you tell us about it?
This was all quite a long time ago, but a carriage transporting suspects to a heresy trial fell down a ravine. I was the one who first found them, and let me tell you, it was a nasty sight.
Oh, right. I remember hearing about this.
Well, these were people who'd made a killing running dodgy shows, so their luck might have just caught up with them.
Did anybody survive? Apparently not. But I heard there was one body they never found.
Right. She was a girl they'd made a part of their show. I heard they really abused her and forced her to work for them. I hope she managed to escape, but I don't know.
There were rumors that a strange spirit saved her life. As if anyone could believe a story like that.
Yeah, I heard that too. But the crash happened in the deep mountainside wilderness. It's much more likely that she was eaten by a beast. I'm surprised you know so much about it. It happened when I was still young.
Exactly how old are you, Magilu? As old as my tongue and a little older than my teeth. From your reaction, I can at least tell you're not my age.
I'd say Magula is maybe 40. Possibly younger since she's a keeper of time. Getting older. But who knows? Buy these. I really feel like I should just buy all of this crap. Oh, I'm getting closer to 6. Save the game. Next place is... oh yeah. I also came over here because I needed to go to the dungeon to the right. Then head north to that area. Then I can get the ingredient for the Omega Elixir. And I can, I guess, create it. I'll find the person she gave the book to. Then we can create it. So... I just hope the dungeon isn't necessarily hard to get through. Although, who knows? It could potentially be a special dungeon that's level 70s. Hey, I accidentally killed a spirit. That's what you get for running into me. You could have lived a lot longer. Is there a chest over here? No, there's spirits. Dang. Not necessarily the greatest thing to find over here. There's a spirit there. I don't know what this place is called, anyways. The Val Forest, fog shrouded of mystery. Interesting. Can't use my geoboard. It's probably poisonous gas. I thought something was weird when it was a bunch of the same plant. And am I glad the one who ran through wasn't an enemy. So wait, what's this tree right here? Red fruit is ripe. Do you want to try it? Eat the fruit. If you hold that eating the red fruit will neutralize the toxic effects of the red fumes, and you cannot pass through unimpeded, hopefully. Alright. So, I ate that not knowing what it was for. Alright, now I know what to do. I have to find the specific plant for that specific gas. So, what's over here? Anything useful? Oh, blue gas. only way for me to get out of here is for the blue gas. Now I have to eat the blue fruit. Eat. What a unique system, having to eat the different colored fruits to get through the poison. It's definitely interesting, if anything. What's the next color gonna be? Red, blue? Different color in general? Yellow? Brown? One of the two? I already have blue in my system, so I can't eat that again. So I'm going to assume that the fruit I need to eat to pass through there is in this direction right here. No, thank you, B. You go fight with someone else.
I knew this would be big. What a
Star
treasure!
earrings. Skill slot expansion plus. New area discovered, Albane. Nice.
Show him how Ifreed's crew can.
So we're not done yet. There's still more places to explore. Red plant right there. So this was to just get down there. Am I gonna need this red fruit? Yeah, I am. There's red mist over there. So jump up here. And eat this. Now we can go get through that red poison gas. Oh, crap. That's only to get to the co-red enemy. Oh wait, is this co-red enemy over here a wolf? Isn't this thing with... No, we had to go to the Fegal Ice Caps to get the thing I'm thinking of. Oh, this is the murderous tree, and I can't even get here because I need the, Geo boards, earth balls. Oh, what do you know? Won't be fighting that murderous tree anytime soon. On a spirit here. A cat's box. 375. Not gonna be able to open that either. That's awesome. Yes, eat the yellow fruit. And off to the yellow poison. Alright. I'm now through the yellow poisonous gas. You can tell which of these are the enemies because the plants are light. When it's just a regular plant, it's a bit darker when it's an enemy. Well, it's blue. So now the enemies won't be able to attack us because I am completely higher level than them. Oh wait, hold on, no, I still have the red poison gas. Oh yeah, no, I had a yellow. Damn. And there's blue. So here's red. Now we can go through the red one. Hope there's something useful here. Gold. Not that I need gold anyways. Now blue should be over here. Thing is how you need blue to get across anyways. Get the blue. Now, off to what's most likely where I'm gonna need to go for the final recipe item. Yes, I believe it's the final recipe item. Or well, hope, in any case. No, you don't. So I can get over here. There's yellow. I mean, why not? Use the yellow. If in any case, I could just go back and use blue again. Doesn't really hurt much, except for the time it takes to get there. Oh yeah, I should have kept the blue, because there's another place that I need to go through. Well, that sucks. Oh, wait, no, here's blue right here. But I'm guessing I need yellow to get over here. Yep.
An exorcist. What's he doing here?
That's...
It's a world tree leaf.
We need that for the Omega Elixir.
You know of the Omega Elixir? You're no ordinary travelers.
I think you can tell that just by looking at us.
He seems wary of us. Should we take it by force?
No, we'd be at a disadvantage. He looks strong.
I could try talking to him.
Wait, let me try.
All right, Laffy. Do what you need to.
Please, sir, may we have that? We need it badly.
Sorry, kid. I've only this one. You're so young. Do you really think you can make an Omega Elixir?
I have a friend who's very sick. If there's anything I can do to save him, anything at all, I have to try.
Did you already gather the other ingredients?
No, we still don't know what the last one might be. But I'll find it. I swear I will. My friend is suffering too much. I refuse to give up on him.
Take it.
Are you certain? Don't you need this as well?
I'm an exorcist. Talking to you, well, we're supposed to put the needs of others ahead of our own. You think not of yourself. I would be a poor model were I to deprive you in your time of need.
Thank you.
By the way, young one, perhaps this will help your cause. I've been studying an old book, and it would seem that the final ingredient is a Moloch's prayers. Unfortunately, thanks to the Lord of Calamity, the Abbey's been losing a good number of Malachim. I've managed to be exceedingly lucky and mine is still okay, but he will not give me his prayers, even when I command him to. Perhaps you will succeed. I have not faltered in my duties as an exorcist. The world must come before my family. I'm so sorry.
I knew it. That's his father. I had a feeling that that was Videl's father.
Now that we know what the last ingredient is, there's just one thing left to do.
Hey! I think that might have been Videl's dad.
Well, now that you mention it, Videl did say that his dad was an exorcist.
If he was the one who borrowed the book from Videl's mother, that would explain how he got here.
Damn though, that's cold. Doesn't that mean he was willing to give up on his son? How could he place more value in the Abbey's teachings than on his own son's life? I think he made the rational decision. Remember, he felt that there was no way he could get the last ingredient for himself, so... Yeah, okay, sure, logic. Kids ain't logical. How do you think Videl would have taken this?
I'm sure he'd be terribly hurt.
Look at it like this. That guy clearly went to a lot of trouble to decipher the book. He would have faced considerable dangers just to get here.
Exorcists can save the whole world. They have to live their lives conflicted like the rest of us. If everyone lived as selfishly as me, the world would be a wasteland.
Velvet.
I don't disagree, but he knew what he was doing.
Am I dreaming this? Is Velvet actually defending an exorcist? Pinch me!
I'm only stating the truth. Anyway, if we'd fought, it would have been to the death.
Good thing this ended peacefully.
Fee, I can't tell you what's right in this situation, but if Vidal does die, the sadness will be numbing. I can promise you that.
Yeah, but I think even in sadness, hope can spring to life. As long as you keep living.
Anyway, we've got everything we need. Let's get back to Vidal's house and make the Omega Elixir.
That exorcist said the last ingredient was a Moloch's prayers. That's all it is?
We're in good shape then. We've got Laphicet and Aizen and Bienfu. One of you can surely squeeze out a prayer or two, yeah?
Alright. There's a lot of freaking spirits here, but again, it doesn't really matter. I think I've missed about, what, 10, 11 chests? Maybe a bit more than that. So I don't really have any room to go get them again. Although I don't technically want to, since that would take so much time just to get them. Oh, thanks, B. Are you freaking kidding me? What's over here? A plant, really? That's all that was over here? I mean, plants are technically useful in some way. But in any case, return to Aldina Plains. Alright, so low Grizz, Renede. Let's go back to Renede. Save the game first. Got the ingredients to help the son.
We're back! Where's Vidal? Oh, it's you, Laphicet. I'm sorry, but Vidal's already lost consciousness. But he's still alive, isn't he? Please, let me see him. Vidal, it's me, Laphicet. We have all of the ingredients for the Omega Elixir. I'll prove that your translations were correct, Vidal. Just wait.
Laphicet.
He's awake! No, he's just mumbling. That's all he's been saying this whole time.
I'm sorry. Sorry, Laphicet. I'm sorry I told you to go away. I really wanted to talk to you more.
It's fine, really. That doesn't matter now.
Come on, Laffy, hurry up.
You're my friend. There's so much of the world you still need to see. You have to get better, so we can go on adventures together, okay?
There's the Moloch's prayer.
It's the Omega Elixir. So, it wasn't really a Moloch's prayers.
Moloch's tears.
It was their tears.
Sweetheart, you're home.
I am. But I have no right to be here at this point. I chose to do my duty as an exorcist over the welfare of my own dear family. I I won't ask for forgiveness. This isn't something that can be forgiven.
Dad?
It worked.
Videl, are you feeling okay?
He's fine. A generous friend worked hard to prepare the Omega Elixir for him.
The Omega Elixir? Wait, don't tell me your friend is...
You helped him, right? I heard that it was you who told him what the final ingredient was. Thank you, Dad.
No, son. You have no idea. I...
Dad, it's okay. You protected the world in your own way. The one Mom and I live in. The one I want to explore when I get a little older.
Son.
All's well that ends well,
Hard to believe we managed to actually make an Omega Elixir. That's one hell of an accomplishment.
Oh, and here I was anticipating much wailing and gnashing of teeth. Videl turned out to be pretty resilient, huh? Can't you just say good job like a normal person? You're no fun. You did good, kid.
Thanks. But I might have given up if not for Velvet's encouragement.
All I did was rile you up. I wouldn't call it encouragement.
Not you too, Velvet.
Anyway, that was a noble thing you did, Luffy said. You really held on to your hope all the way through.
Yeah. I just didn't want to give up on Videl. But I don't really think it's worth praising. I haven't felt lost like you have, Velvet. If I had, I don't think I would have been so sure of myself.
Perhaps. But I think you'll still have it in you. Even if you ever do lose something, dear.
Huh? Why?
That's just the feeling I get. Look, I'm tired of Eleanor's grumbling, so I thought I'd say something nice for once.
Could you not make this my fault?
Oh man. The Praying Moloch achievement unlocked. Wait, why do we have to leave? Oh, whatever. So next place is Titania. I want to see if this is actually Edna. I don't think it's Edna, but you never know, right? Dang it. Fine. I'll go to the harbor like a normal person. Then I'll travel by ship like a normal person. I'll do just that, game. That's what you want from me, isn't it? Don't worry. I'll talk to Benwick, then we'll head straight to Titania. See if it's actually Edna. Titania.
I don't see any exorcists, at least.
They must have pulled a runner once they were finished here. If our challenger knew that when selecting this location, I suspect we're in for a serious fight.
We need to stay careful.
Oh, we will. Unless I need to grind levels, then I'll go to Logris and finish the menagerie. Then I'll go to the Imperial's throne. So where exactly? Really? You're on the other side? Dang it. Hey, I actually made it through. I think that's the first time I've ever actually rode this thing all the way through. If it's not actually gonna be Edna, who the heck could it be? Could it be Zavid? It potentially could be Zavid. That'll be one interesting fight. Whether it's Edna or Zavid, it'll be an interesting fight for sure.
There doesn't seem to be anybody here. Wait, what's up with that box?
The time has come for judgment and retribution!
What the...
Phoenix?
Did a Nordal just come out of that box?
Who are you?
Very well. You ought to know the name of he who consigned you to the flames of hell.
Wait.
I am...
You're that Norman, right? Phoenix or whatever? Ha! No wonder those letters were so full of empty threats and blustery nonsense. Bien! This is bad. The self-styled strongest Norman of all Norman is the mastermind behind all of this!
Self-styled? I am the man among men, the strongest Norman of all Norman. I am Phoenix.
Yeah, we've covered that already.
So you're the one who wrote all those letters. What's your bone with me?
I merely seek to right wrongs. I recently came into possession of a letter from a sister pouring her heart out to her brother. I traced the letter back to its sender, and one day paid her a surreptitious visit. There, I found a sweet, innocent girl. Surrounding her were presents from her brother, and mountains of letters she couldn't bring herself to send.
Letters she couldn't send?
Heartfelt letters for her older brother. When I read them, my manly tears fell over the same salty stains left by hers.
What the hell is wrong with you? Who reads someone else's letter and then decides to break into their room?
I acknowledge that I am partly in the wrong. But for all that is righteous, I cannot condone. I do this for your sister, clasping her hands in well-worn gloves as she sends prayers for her brother's safety across the wide blue sea.
Enough of this nonsense. What is it that you want?
That is a question you should be asking of yourself.
What do you mean?
Just what is it that you're communicating with the superficial scrawlings and shoddy baubles you send her?
He's trying to atone.
Don't be absurd. Which is the real you? The considerate brother who worries for his sister? Or the man who consorts with low-life scum and pirate? Why can you not at least be honest with her, pirate? She is your sister. Why can you not tell her of the life you've chosen to lead? Do you think her too weak-willed to forgive your decision? Is that what your beloved sister is to you?
I don't have to take this from you.
Fine then. Show me your power.
You asked for it.
Then it's settled. If I win, you will go visit your sister immediately. But if I lose, I will obey your every command.
Oh my god, it's level 100! What kind of crack addicts are the people who made this game? And Phoenix just so happens to be the doll that Edna has attached to her umbrella in Berseria. Well, time to get my ass handed to me.
You're a funny one, Phoenix. I like you.
Laugh all you wish, for the last laugh will be mine!
I think
Oh, I'm already dead. Oh, this is hilarious. I'm not going to revive myself. But there's no way in hell I can do this right now at my current level. So Rokuro, die. Both of you, please die. There goes Rokuro. Come on, one more time. One more. Come on! Fluffy, die! Fluffy, die, please! Why did you switch with Magilou? I didn't tell you to do that! Get back in there! Get back in there and die, Luffy set. Phoenix, kill him, please. Kill him!
I am the immortal Phoenix.
Thank
I will
you.
not lose.
Alright. Level 100 enemy. No. No, no. Oh, hell no. There is no way in hell I can do that. Not at my current level. So, I'm gonna have to grind levels to freaking fight Phoenix. That is just grand. Well, in any case, now we can go to Logos. That's also depressing, man. Really? I was hoping I could get everything done before, you know, fighting. Them. I was really hoping I could get everything done before having to fight Artorias and no, me not.
I thought I could make things work out if I just got to the capital, but finding a job here isn't easy.
We worked so hard and lived so well in that town. Why did this have to happen to us?
We should tell the Abbey what happened. They'll help us and kill all those evil demons.
We know that place better than anyone. We can help the Abbey recapture it. I'll never forgive those demons. Or the Lord of Calamity.
I'm sorry.
So yeah, grinding session is definitely a go, and I need to learn the best way to grind to get close to 100 so I can fight Phoenix, because I am not ending Berseria without finishing Eisen's story. That just is not happening. Talk. Seriously, talk.
Showtime, Moduloo! Come out and face me, preferably unprepared!
Moduloo isn't doing any shows right now.
Why not? Did she get scared when she heard that Bienfu and I were teaming
She
up?
break a leg or something?
Moduloo and her teacher had a big fight. From what I've heard, it sounds like she's run away from home.
Do you know what happened?
She just kept going on about how she wanted a break from practicing.
So, she's young. She probably just wants to go out and have some fun.
Preposterous! If she takes even one day off, it takes 3 to get her back in form.
Even so, shouldn't you at least hear her out?
All I've done is hear her out. She mentioned something about wanting to go to the Zamal Grotto, but I wouldn't have any...
Did you say Zamal Grotto? That place is a nest of vicious demons.
What?
Vicious demons, you say? If Moduloo really went there, then victory could end up being mine by default.
This isn't a joking matter. We have to go look for Moduloo.
My precious Lulu.
So... It's where exactly? That's Logos. Oh, alright. So, go back to Stoneberry. And now we head to the south direction. That is where Moduloo went. How she thinks that she can get here with all of these demons around, I have no freaking clue. She's crazy, that's for sure. But we can't just let her die. We still need to outperform her. I wonder what kind of performance it is that Moduloo and Bienfu actually gonna put on. I wonder if it's actually gonna be funny this time. Some of them were kinda funny, but most of them are just cringy. The Zamal Grotto.
There's our little runaway!
Oh, it's 62, huh?
Everyone's pinning their hopes on you, Majiru. Don't worry, Majiru's here to help! Dear police! You wronged me! Here's your justice! Fight in order!
But I'm this close. I want this! Form Zero! But I'm this close. I want this! Form Zero!
Goodbye.
That was a considerably powerful enemy.
I was hoping for a decent amount of experience, but nothing. Dazing Blast Sight provides the ability to trigger a random skill which increases the amount of time the enemy is stunned for on evil mode or above. Dang it, that's for evil mode, not normal. That sucks.
Thank you for saving me.
We heard you stood up to Volta and ran away. Is that right?
No, it's not like that.
Say no more. I used to have a real pain of a teacher, too. I know what it's like. Teachers aren't good for much other than running their mouths and bossing people around. They just try to pick out your flaws. They don't even see how hard their students work for them.
Yeah. Volta wouldn't even listen to me when I tried explaining why I wanted to come here. He's always like that. All he cares about is dancing. He won't talk about anything else. It's just that sometimes there are other things I want to talk about.
Huh, I hear you on that. Surely you can see you don't need to work yourself to death just to please that mean old man. If you need somewhere to go, we always have room in Magilou's menagerie.
I don't know. I don't think I'm cut out for it.
Lulu, are you all right?
Sir? What are you doing here?
What are you doing here? Don't you know this place is dangerous?
I heard there might be an herb here that could make your injuries stop hurting so much.
You came here for me? What were you thinking? You think it's just all right to throw your incredible talent down the drain like that?
Now just a minute.
Lulu, the only thing I care about anymore is seeing you become the greatest dancer in the world. I know it's selfish of me. I don't mind if you hate me for it. Just whatever you do, don't waste your talent. Lulu, your dancing brings so much joy to people, and it's during a time when there isn't a lot of joy to go around.
Volta.
No! Horrible, terrible, contrived! What kind of shoddy performance is this? You're a disgrace to Magilou's menagerie! You're an eyesore! Get out of my sight!
Huh? What's with you?
I'm saying this isn't the place to be doing any of this! Magic again!
It's so pretty.
Fear the might of Magilou, the greatest witch in 100 years! A third-rate dancer like you can't even hope to compete with the likes of me. Stand in awe, student and teacher alike!
As if we would. I might not be able to compete at your level right now, but just you wait. One day my dancing will beat you. Me and my teacher's dancing won't lose, even if it's to your magic.
Lulu.
Oh, really? Then it sounds like you and your teacher have lots of work ahead of you. But whenever you want to challenge Magilou's menagerie, we'll be ready. Thank you, Magilou. Huh? For what? I mean, for spurring Magilou on. Color me surprised. Well, I don't know if I'd say that.
Who can say? It's anybody's guess what Magilou and Volta do from here on out.
Very true. She could be crushed under the weight of his expectations. She could simply reach her limit and lose hope. Neither teacher or student could abandon the other. And say she one day meets his standards of perfection. Who knows whether it would even make her happy? Magilou, are you sure you aren't talking about... I'll say this much. It's human nature to end up wanting to stay with someone, if that person is someone who needs you.
Humans are weak like that.
But that's what also makes them human.
Yeah, you're right.
Look at me. I don't even have a punchline for this one.
Yeah, are you sure you're not running a fever?
It's all right. It's a nice change of pace. Yes, but only on occasion.
Miss Magilou, what's gonna happen to all that material I practiced for our act?
Nothing, obviously.
Yeah!
There's your punchline.
Magilou's Magnificent Menagerie. Achievement unlocked. I was kind of hoping for more of a punchline, but alright. And I have nothing else to do. So yeah. I guess it's time. Time to head to the Empyrean's throne. And I don't even know if Empyrean's throne is the final dungeon. If it is, that's where I can grind levels. But if it's not, then I will probably... Oh, I get that from Zexen, that's right. I'm gonna south entrance. Wrong one. Whatever. But yeah, the Empyrean's Throne is actually the final dungeon. Then I'll grind there, but from what I saw, the final dungeon is probably going to be that place that's up in the sky. So I can potentially grind the levels there and come back at a later date and fight with Phoenix one more time. This time hopefully beat him. Then I'll be able to possibly see Edna? Maybe not. If anything, I just want to know more about Aizen. Especially after what I saw in Zestiria with Edna, I want to see more about Aizen. Let's see.
I can feel him. Inomi's somewhere in the sky.
In the sky? Wait, look!
Yeah, up there. Which means that I need to go up this ladder, right? Head on up and use that thing and teleport, I'm guessing? But wait, if we're going actually to the sky right now, then this is the final dungeon I'm heading to.
On to battle!
Oh, this thing's level 50, nice. How much experience are they going to give me? That was the question. However, I'd like to be able to fight enemies that, you know, are somewhat easier to take down than these 8 things. Decent amount of experience, but not as much as the one place with that dragon was. In any case, let's go into here.
You're the ones who liberated us from Inomi's domain, right? I want to thank you for all that you've done.
You really don't have to do that. I was just acting in my own interests. If any Malachims still get in my way, I won't hesitate to devour them.
Hey, hold up! Most of us are under the influence of Inomi's power and have been robbed of our free will.
The majority of Malachim are too afraid of malevolence to even go near humans. Before Inomi's interference, we were a peaceful people.
That doesn't matter to me.
We get what you're saying, but if we go easy on anybody, then we'll be the ones who get killed. If you truly want to protect your friends, you'll have to stop us by force.
Wouldn't you agree that having free will means choosing the path you believe in?
I suppose you're right. And that's why we too will work toward the future we desire.
In order to achieve a perfect fusion of human and Malak power, the Abbey gave Armati a physical form. Specifically, they're vessels embedded with a formula that can manipulate mana. They call these objects divine artifacts.
Is that what that bow is?
Yes. This is one of the divine artifacts. We've decided we want to pass on the knowledge behind the divine artifacts and armatization to future generations.
Why would you want to do that? Armatization is dangerous.
We want to enable humans and Malakim to coexist.
What?
In its current form, armatization is a one-sided process, allowing a human to exploit a Malak's power. But imagine if humans and Malakim could armatize with mutual awareness and consent.
It could provide just the edge our people need to battle the great forces who seek to harm our world.
Like the Lord of Calamity, you mean? Well, do what you want.
It's another potential for the future.
Yes.
But I have one warning for you. The divine artifact intended for Inominat is already complete. You know what that means, don't you?
Artorias himself will use the divine artifact to armatize with Inominat.
For the good of the future, we'll pray for your success in battle, Lord of Calamity.
Scout ship.
So have we really not done the entire map yet? What the heck? Wait a minute. Did I really come over here just for that? Alright, so it's still inside, jeez. Fine. Go down. I will then go to the save point, head inside, and potentially start grinding. Because now that I know that Phoenix is level 100 and I can't do it right now, there's no way in hell a 51 can take out all 100. Unless I was on the easiest difficulty, even then that's still most likely would still get me killed. But yeah, I'm not ending this till I defeat Phoenix. Whether or not that's a good thing or not, I may have to beat the entire game again with the experience increase bonus just to be able to get a high enough level to beat Phoenix. Oh, we're here.
Huh. Okay. Well, it's nice that we've tracked down Inominat, but now what's the plan?
I don't think even Griffin could get us up there. And my Guardian takes one passenger only.
I don't think we need to worry about that.
Huh? Well, looky there. A teleportation art. Looks like we are expected.
For Inominat to fully awaken, they need me and Laphicet. Which means they want to settle this once and for all, too.
Sounds good to me. Bring it on!
Is what reckless idiots say before plunging into the unknown. Be more cautious.
Sorry.
Wow. That is the first time I've ever heard Magulu say something sensible.
A bad omen. Let's be careful, and take a good look around first.
Belittling a faithful ally right before the final showdown? Do you not cry? If I prick you, do you not bleed?
Hey, Fee. There's something I need to talk to you about.
Yes? You can tell me anything.
It's about your... Why does your hair always stick up like that?
What?
Are you properly drying your hair after you take a bath? You'll catch a cold if you don't.
I am! I swear! It just always comes out like this.
If you're sure. I mean, it's kind of cute, so I guess it's not a problem.
I don't really want to be called cute.
Then you look handsome with it. I think it suits you.
That's a little better, I think.
I'm happy to please.
I never know what to say around Velvet.
If you want to run, now's the time.
Are you kidding? I've never felt so alive!
You know, when we first met, I never would have expected you to stick around this long.
Nor would I. It's a funny old world, isn't it? Not one time in 100 do things turn out how you think they will.
We push on through the trials and tribulations of each and every day. We suffer through hardships and failure. We lose the ones we love. And then we die.
Do you think we were born into this world to suffer?
What I do know is that if success was guaranteed, we'd never get anything done. Uncertainty is what spurs us onward. Forward we move, if only by one step at a time, towards somewhere different than here. Through sadness and anger and joy alike. Life is all about that journey.
Are you feeling okay, Magilou? You're actually giving me sound advice for once.
Life's not all horribleness. We shouldn't be so quick to lay down and die.
Alright. So once again, save the game. And now since no one else has a conversation, we can head up.
No exorcists here, it looks like.
But a whole lot of Malakim.
These Malakim are the sublords who have pacts directly with Innominat. Be careful. He's likely given them a share of his power.
In other words, trouble.
Not at all. We'll just whip out our knives and carve a path.
Our path now leads to the Empyrean Innominat and Artorias. What a strange feeling.
Yeah, it's not every day you make an enemy of the entire world and head out to cut down a god.
That is certainly true. But what surprises me more is the passion that fills me.
Yeah, you're leaps and bounds more stubborn and willful than any of us.
I'll take that as a compliment.
If you weren't, I don't think you'd have been able to make a pact with Laphicet.
It's because of you, Eleanor, that I've been able to take this voyage around the world. You have my thanks.
I also wish to offer my thanks.
And look at you, kiddo. Despite the unfortunate company you've chosen to keep, you've managed to grow into a fine young man. Good on you.
It's true, isn't it? It kind of makes me want to give myself a pat on the back.
You said it, kid.
Velvet gave me a name, and Eleanor became my vessel. Aizen and Rokuro taught me how to live, and Magilou provided lots of surprises and laughs. All of that made me who I am now, and I'm glad for it.
What about me? Didn't I do something for you?
Grim taught me the ancient tongue, and Bienfu didn't do much.
Yeah, you're mean!
I'm kidding. Bienfu taught me to never be discouraged, I think.
Laphicet, you're so kind!
Well, well. Seems the enemy's hate for us has galvanized our spirits.
We don't know what's ahead. Stay sharp, everyone.
Yeah.
Yeah. I may very well grind right here. In fact, I'm gonna regret this, but Dark Bottle. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Ah, damn it!
For this?
Oh boy, isn't this fantastic?
I'm in your debt.
What the hell are they weak to? Weak to martial arts.
Blast away the shadows!
Decent amount of experience right there, and now it's just one set of enemies.
Are we ready for this?
I'm in your debt.
Oh yeah, I'm definitely here for a while.
Gargle despair, kindle a beacon of hope!
Disgraceful.
I'm in your debt. It was a close one, but I am the victor.
Holy crap. That took way too freaking long, dang. Well... yeah. I'm gonna save the game after that. Alright, and with that, I'm gonna end this episode here. So thank you guys so much for watching. I will see you guys in the next one, where I may or may not be leveled up. Until then, see you later.